Hi everyone, it's Shivani and I'm at a modeling shoot right now. I have about 30 minutes before my shot gets ready, so I figured let me just sit in my vanity van and record a few videos about my modeling experience and kind of how I navigated it. So number one, I want to just overview what was the exact process of the way I navigated the modeling industry. Growing up, never really considered modeling to be an industry worth exploring, or that the fact that I could even work in the space. But I'd always heard that, oh, you know, beta, you have a nice face and you're tall, you should model. But like besides that, like how do you actually do it? No one told you how, or like I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know anyone in the space. But when I was 19, I was anyways going to Mumbai that summer to Internet Miss Malini, made a whole video about that. And that summer I also wanted to dabble in modeling and be like, dekhte hain is industry mein kaise hota hai, kya hota hai. So I looked online and I figured I need to make a portfolio. And a portfolio is basically a set of 5-6 images and 5 different looks that show the versatility, I think, of like what you can do and what your character could be. I looked up Indian photographers in Mumbai and Delhi, came across a guy named Suvo Das, connected with him via email. Very like good professional guy, very well experienced, very well known in Delhi. At the time, this was in 2014, I paid 30,000 rupees for 5 different looks, and I think I got like 7 or 8 edited images, but had a very good experience. It feels like it was so long ago, but we shot one desi bridal look, one look in a kurti, one like girl next door summery dress vibe, one very like glamorous look. And then we had a stylist on shoot, makeup artist, hairstylist. He kind of arranged the entire thing and walked me through. I remember him messaging me, telling me, just practice your poses. Like no one teaches you how to do it. So I remember looking up YouTube tutorials that, okay, like essay pose, essay smile. And I remember him telling me that your USP is your smile and your dimple. So I just remember just smiling throughout and doing all these candid laughs. And my bua had sent a maid with me to the shoot because she was so concerned about my safety, ki like ki kaise jayegi, kaise karegi. But I had a blast. So then once I got the portfolio shot, I needed to figure out, how do I circulate these images? Like what's the next step? How do I get these images in front of the people that need to see them? So I started searching online, Mumbai auditions, Mumbai casting call. On Instagram would use hashtags, and within some Facebook groups I kept seeing in Google searches that these auditions are happening in this area called Aram Nagar, like part 1 and part 2. So one day I decided, you know what, let me just physically go to Aram Nagar, see what it's all about, and go from there, because I didn't have anyone's numbers or any casting person's number to be like, haan, main yahan pe, you know, chale jaun. So I got to Aram Nagar, and basically this area is a set of studios, like 113, 114, 115, and everything in the area is kind of associated with the industry. What I would do is, now I've had a very good experience doing this, but I think a lot of people would be like, we're crazy for doing this. I would just cold walk into a studio and be like, hi, मैं audition दे सकती हूँ क्या? And they'd be like, किसने बुलाया? And I'd be like, Shalini ने बुलाया. Shalini is my mom's name. And they'd look at me and they'd be like, यहाँ पे कोई Shalini काम नहीं करती है. So I'd be like, नहीं, and I'd like pretend to look on WhatsApp and scroll like, you know, किसने मुझे भेजा? And then I'm like, I don't know, Shalini नहीं है, शायद कोई और. So then I'd make eye contact with them, I'm like, I don't know, मैं audition दे सकती हूँ क्या? And I think by then they would like look at me and be like, okay, shayad ye de sakti hai, maybe my look would go. Because otherwise I'm not getting phone calls or messages to actually like give an audition. So that would be my way of like getting myself in the door, and I would have to just literally bluff the fact that someone had called me there. So 80% of the time, like genuinely, people would let me get in, and if not the audition, they would let me give my intro. So your intro is essentially like that. You hold the slate and you're like, hi, my name is Shivani Bafna, I'm 20 years old, I'm 5'7", and these are my profiles, dun, 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 dun. My contact number is this, and I'm available on the shoot dates. So then they have that on file in their database, and they'd call you for future auditions. And also within the area, you can kind of tell who's a model, who's an actor, and who's a local person. So when you would see, you know, you can kind of tell by the look who's going into what studio. Accordingly, I'd be like, okay, is studio mein jana chahiye, and you would go in, again do the same thing. I would get their numbers, always ask for the WhatsApp numbers, and then I would message my portfolio to them with the message like, hi, my name is Shivani Bafna, I'm with your entire stats for future auditions, please let me know. I don't know if that's necessarily the best way, but that's what works for me. And pretty soon I would get the numbers of these people in casting, then consistently message them that, hey, this is my portfolio. And you kind of have to like just keep at it. It's not something that you can be like, okay, theek hai, you know, ek audition de diya, it's fine. No, I'm giving like 10 to 15 auditions per week. You are consistently hearing rejections. I've learned everything on the spot, up to like how to like hold a slate board, how to give your take, where should your looks be. Everything has been very iterative, and also by a lot of observation. Like I would observe other models in the room do it, so you're not in a Ajo. Is my shot ready?
No.
Oh, I'm just recording video, sorry.
So sorry.
No, you're good again. That's my train of thought. I'm talking about like how I figured out this whole modeling thing. So I've, touch wood, had a very I've had a good experience. I've been very clear what I'm okay with, what I'm not okay with. But there is a certain niche, right? Like I'm not comfortable doing like bikini shoots. I'm not comfortable very like hi-fi, you know, high street Vogue type shoots. So it does limit the kind of characters or like ads that I'm associated with, right? Like I will always be that girl next door, the very bubbly, energetic, like like lively type of person. Hi.
Hi, I need both of you in like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Me or these two?
Both of you. You and Ashwini. She's in the loo, right? Yeah.
Okay, I have to go, so we will continue the conversation later.